Hello everyone, my name is Nomfundo Shezi. I'm the coordinator for the campaign 100,000 books for 100,000 smart kids. And today I'm speaking to Beatrice Achaleke, who is the initiator and the author for this amazing book called Africa for Smart Kids. Hello Beatrice, welcome. How are you?
Hello, Namfondo. Thank you so much for having me here and for talking to me about our campaign.
Thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you in your busy schedule. So, my questions are very few for you, just few questions. The first one is, this book, it's a series of books, and book 1 and 2 is already out. So please tell us more about that.
And Namfondo, the book series Africa for Smart Kids, it's something that is very close to my heart. It's a book series that unveil Africa in 11 different books. Each one of them focuses on a specific issue, and the book shows you an Africa that you probably don't know, an Africa that you think you know, but which you probably don't know as much. It's an invitation to ask questions, to unveil Africa, to rediscover Africa. The books are titled For Smart Kids, but they are actually for every individual, even adults. They are good for families, for libraries, for clubs, for in companies. They are books that you can offer someone as a gift at Christmas, during birthdays, on all kinds of celebrations. They're the perfect gift that you can give someone. Because when you read these books, they really help you to see Africa from a different perspective. And that perspective that makes you an African or a person of African descent really stand tall, makes you really see and appreciate your legacy, your heritage, and the vast diversity of Africa that we people of Africa have.
Okay, thank you for that. So this campaign you initiated, 100,000 books for 100,000 smart kids. Tell us more about that. What is it about? Tell us more.
Well, Mfondo, when I wrote these books, they did something with me. They helped me really reshape my understanding, my perceptions, and my way of looking at Africa, our continent, our history, and our people. And I thought, like, wow, this would be extremely good to take these books into spaces where people can read them. So the campaign, it's a campaign that we just launched. The intention is to provide 100,000 books to 100,000 smart kids, call it smart families, smart companies, smart spaces, smart clubs, everywhere you can think of. The intention is to really get people to read these books, because as African people, we know very little about our heritage, about our legacy. So this book is there to really help you understand where you come from, what Africa offers to the world, and why you should be very proud. You should be extremely unapologetically proud of being an African. So this book is a book that will take you on a journey to unveiling a different Africa that you really should know now.
Thank you for that. So now, do you need to be a South African to be on this campaign? Many people have been asking me that question. Do you need to be a South African in order to be part of this campaign?
Well, I happen to be in South Africa right now, and we're launching this campaign proudly in South Africa, meaning our first campaign is starting here. But of course, we're taking this campaign out into other places, not just into African countries, but into the African diaspora. Be it in Asia, in Europe, in Latin America, in the US, in Oceania, we are here to bring these books to you. So if you're in South Africa, this is your invite. Get ready, join the campaign. You can join in many ways. You'll find it on our website. Our campaign coordinator, Mfondo, will tell you more. So join the campaign and make sure that you have a copy of this book in your house. Make sure you have a copy in your club. Make sure you have a copy in your church, or copies in your church. Make sure you have copies in any space that you go into. In companies, this book should be there. When kids come, when companies meet together, this is the ultimate book that you should be reading. And you can also join just because if you have communities that you would like to take the book into. So we have many ways that will allow you to join. All we're sending out now is a very, very warm invite to all South Africans, to all Africans, and to all people of the world to welcome this book home.
Do you need to have money in order to be part of this campaign?
That is a very interesting question. Not necessarily. People are money. and money are people. So if what we need first is your enthusiasm, your interest, your desire to get these books into spaces. If you don't have money, you probably have people around you, people whom you can invite, companies. Maybe your company has a corporate social responsibility or corporate social investment or community engagement program that you want to suggest this book to. Maybe your church doors. Maybe you have people in your friend circle who want to invest into these books. So there are many creative ways of making sure that this book gets into the spaces that you want it to be. Personally, I'm offering these books for 50% less, meaning you just have to cover the production cost. Oh, some birds are, I see you're outside.
I'm outside.
So the
Birds
birds,
are flying.
and they're celebrating the campaign as well.
Yes, they're joining the campaign.
So it's up to you. Get people around you, even if you don't have money, bring people on board. And we believe that with many people on board, we can really make this happen.
Okay, thank you so much for that. One last question. I know you're very busy, and thank you again for taking your time and speaking to me. One last question. What is your ultimate goal that you want for this campaign? What do you wish this campaign can achieve?
Namfundo, this campaign is just the beginning, and saying 100,000 book is just the tip of the iceberg. We want to deliver these books to millions and millions of people because we know the book is very, very important now, especially at a time when we see what is happening in Europe politically, in the US. I think we people of African descent, we really need to rediscover our identity right now. We need to connect with our diaspora and network with them and share information with them. So my ultimate goal is that this book should be in every household. It should be in every public space, in every library. It should be in every school, and not just one book, but all the 12 series. And we already have very creative ways on how to help you to get all the books in this series into your space. All you need to do is send us a message, Beatrice at followmetoafrica.co.za, or or smartkids at followmetoafrica.co.za. But Nomfundo will tell you how you can get us on social media as well. So we're here for you. The books are written, they're waiting for you. Come grab them.
Thank you so much again, Beatrice. Well, you've heard it from our beautiful author. Now get involved on our social media. On Twitter, we are #FollowMeToAfrica and also #Africa for Smart Kids. On Instagram, we are Africa for Smart Kids. On Facebook, we are Africa for Smart Kids. So get involved, please. And also, my personal experience, Beatrice, in this book is that what I love the most is that I don't know many places in Africa, but by reading this book, I feel like I've been there. It's taught me so much. It's got a lot of information. So I'm encouraging every person to get this book. Thank you so much again, Beatrice.
Thank you to Anamfondo. The more we don't need to travel to places, this book would really
Yes.
take you to places in Africa. And when you discover how much we have in common, no matter where we come from, you see that we don't have to fight each other. We don't need to be afraid of each other. We just need to connect with each other and share and celebrate our legacy as Africans or people of African descent.
Thank you so much again. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.